Good evening, Ben. It's been a long day. It's about 1 a.m. in the morning. I wanted to shoot this video before I go to sleep, so I send it to you. It takes a while to load down in the computer. What you're seeing is the front of the machine. I wanted to go a small orientation as to the machine and also show you what you're getting. The middle chamber right here, this is what produces the hydrogen. It goes down to a T. This machine's got about 60 hours on it. I've never cleaned it, so it looks a little cloudy in here. But when it shuts off and cools off, then it goes clear. Just there's so much air agitating in hydrogen. The tanks on the side that are blue are tanks that clean any possible residue that comes out of the generator, which is in the middle here, as well as there's a patented technology that allows us to put the gas into a plasma phase. There's ice, which is a solid. You put energy into it, melts, turns into a liquid. You put more energy into it, it turns into steam, which is a gas. If you put even more energy into it electrically, it turns into plasma. It took me a year to figure all of this out. I only find 2 people in the U.S. that had any idea what it was. Now the machine is very simple. We wanted it to be the simplest machine we could possibly build and still do its functions. Here is a timer where you pick how many minutes up to an hour. Push a button. A computer takes over from there and goes into running everything. Now, if you turn it on and your room is very cold, 60 degrees or so, the computer wants the level of hydrogen to be perfect, medicinal strength, not too much, not too little. So it does it by this light as an indicator. When that light is blinking, it needs to warm up. 1, maybe 3 minutes. When it goes solid, everything's fine. You can use it when it's blinking. It's putting out about 95%, but it's a computer, so it wants things perfect. After that, the gas comes out on the side of the machine here, and you can route the gas that's coming out into this container right here, which we looked for years to find one that would satisfy our needs, because it actually makes a higher level of hydrogen because it expands on the bottom. As it comes up, it compresses. When you're bubbling your water, you've now got a half a gallon there to drink, not a glass like some other goofy machine might have. And you can plug into the top here and have your nasal catheter so you can breathe it and enjoy the water being made at the same time. The rest of it is pretty simple. About once a month or so, you'd want to drain these tanks, and there's some valves on the side that are easily turned and it drains. The valves right here control plasma or gas. I'm going to put it on the gas phase, and when you're more knowledgeable and I feel you're ready for it, I'll give you the keys to the plasma. The device on the side right here is really easy to operate. You plug a hose onto a receptacle right here, and a ball floats in here, and on the scale it tells you how much gas is coming out. You don't need to use it unless you say, hey, I wonder if my machine's working. It doesn't look like enough's coming out the hose. Well, there you can check for sure, and you can also get an idea how much you're breathing, just like on oxygen machines. You're going to get 3 meters, and each meter does quite a few tests, so you'll be getting much more than 3 things to test. Your funnel, I'm sending you this container here that's empty, which will mix your electrolyte in. Then you'll have your container right here. Something's happening here that's pretty interesting. I don't know if we can see it. On the side right here, you see bubbles forming. But on the opposite side of the container, you don't see any bubbles forming. And this is due to the light. The light in the back, I have a flashlight, is doing something really amazing called exclusion zone from Dr. Daryl Pollack, the world's leading water expert. And it's the only way that you can clean the water of the pharmaceuticals. And you'll see a ring form around here that if you have dirty water, we use distilled water to drink, so nothing forms. The machine looks good. I think you'll be happy with it. I know I am, and everybody here in the area is saying, how come I didn't get one like that? We've made quite a bit of improvements on this. And this is the first one, prototype, of what the rest of them will look like. There's not a lot of major changes, but there are some. We had a lot of problem with the fasteners that hold on the hoses and such on the top, that we're finally able to get some stainless steel with real rubber. All right, well, I guess that is about it. I'm sure glad we've got the baby ready to go. We'll flush the tanks out tomorrow, and then Monday send it to you. I've got some more videos I'll send you, but we'll probably wake up tomorrow and see this one. All right, thanks, Ben. Have a good one.